Hey y'all, this is Cheryl and thanks for joining me for another digital scrapbooking process video. Today I'm going to be scrapping a photo of myself, a selfie I took on a work retreat back in 2014. I'll be using a bundle called Girls of Summer by Gypsy. You can find that at the lily pad. And I start out the layout with my photo and then flipping back and forth between two ombre papers. I choose the blue just to provide a contrast for my shirt, and it does look pretty good with the water back there in the background as well. And I've just placed my photo at the top right, and now I'm adding just a little word strip. And then, of course, my title, which is a fun mix of like a die cut title and little beads. That's super cute. Now, this particular picture was taken, as I said, on this retreat the online store used to work for before it closed. We all would get together, and it was lots of fun. And this was at a beach house we all stayed out in Texas. And this was after driving 10 hours from Florida to Texas. And so I was super happy to get out of the car, but the weather was absolutely just wonderful when we arrived. And so I was very happy to be there. So and I added that green yellow kind of arrow. I liked how it looked with like the bright green of the grasses in the photo. And then I immediately add in some of the fun paint and scatters that Bella Gypsy's been putting in their kits lately. So much fun. And then I've added this little heart over the top of the photo. And you know, I don't mind covering up some of my photo if it's not like necessary to what I'm, you know, telling a story about. I like having background stuff in photos because it gives you an idea what, where you are and what it looked like at that particular time. But this, the sky was so white with sun that there was nothing to hide there. And so I like how that white heart shows up. So I've added little acrylic yellow heart, a couple of flowers, and now I'm adding some leaves. And I'm just making sure that the leaf layer is below all the flower layers. And then I'm just adding lots of flowers because this kit is full of them and they are so pretty. I used the Boys of Summer in a recent video and I really loved it, but I have to say, maybe it's because I'm partial to girls and all things girly, but this is really just a lovely kit. And then I liked adding this little epoxy acrylic camera with a little heart. I like how it mimics the little tab with the heart. So adding some circle stamps. And I try to make this sun work, and I don't think I ever get it to work. I think I ended up taking it off before I finalized the layout. And there's another one of those arrows. It's like folded paper arrows. They're so cool. So now I'm just continuing to add elements. This one is like a layered element, so it's like a circle, and it's got a heart and some other flower. This just, I mean, they're just so easy to add these pieces onto your page and really create a fully layered page very quickly. They have some whimsies in their kits that I didn't use any on this page, but if I was like in a really big hurry to get something done, it would be so easy to choose the paper, choose the whimsies, and just go from there. And like a large portion of your layout would already be done. So I've added some string, and now I'm adding some stitching, and I will move that to the top of the photo, and I'll just drag it off, most of it off the page, but just so the stitching starts at the upper left corner of the photo. Then I do add this label for journaling, but I think I end up changing it over to the pink one instead. There's this blue and then the pink one. And I really loved this pattern floral background. And I wanted just enough of it peeking to kind of pick up the colors that, you know, are in the flowers that are scattered across the page. And I really like how that turned out. And then I do a smaller mat and a pink. Again, just to kind of make everything coordinate and pull together. I can't remember when I replaced that label, but I know I do. Maybe I did it off camera when I was working on my journaling. Either way, that blue label turns pink somehow. I don't think I recolor it, but there we go. I wasn't sure if it was going to be on camera or not. Anyway, I think that's the last thing I add. Just adjusting it there. Oh, one more label. And now here's my completed layout. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the process. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to share with your friends and subscribe so you don't miss any further videos. Thanks for watching, and happy scrap.